your side. Riding down 17, hot box in my ride. Rap, trap,
LA, what's good, bro?
What's up, man?
Cool, the man's trying to get this interview with you.
Oh, yeah.
So go ahead and introduce yourself to everybody, man. Tell everybody your name and, you know, where you came from, you know, what part of Columbia you're from.
My name is LAE RODRIGUEZ. I'm from Columbia, South Carolina. Raised down Bluff Rd, better known as 48, Big Foes.
Okay.
Eastway Park, man.
Right. So tell everybody a little bit about Bluff Rd 48 area, man, like how you grew up.
The road, the jungle, man. You gotta stay in your own lane. Don't worry about what everybody else got going on, basically. Just do you, stay in your own lane. Hang with who you hang with. Don't switch up. You know how that go, man.
Yeah.
People out here, man, be crossing people and stuff, but you gotta stay with the ones you trust, you know, all the way, your day one, man.
So name some people that came out of 48 that, you know, 48 area that rap.
Oh yeah, my boy D Hall, man. You know, he started Paper Soldiers. Shout out to Paper Soldiers, man. JFMG, Joe Frazier Money Gang. Yeah, my boy Money Montel, SSM, Ghetto, the producer. My boy, who we got? Got my boy Psycho. Got my boy Beezy on the beat. My boy Drew. Yeah, that's SSM, JFMG.
Okay. And tell the people how long you've been rapping.
I've been rapping, freestyling all my life since elementary school. Literally just, you know, beating on the desk, playing the drums at elementary school, rapping at lunch, stuff like that. They told me to start taking it serious around 10th grade. Started recording, and I stopped. And everybody asked me why I stopped, so I started back rapping. Matter of fact, my boy Doug Tarantino told me to start back, keep it up, stay consistent with it.
So what got you into, you know, writing or rapping? What got you into writing?
Just the sound, man, and you know, growing up, what I used to be with my daddy, he used to play the drums and stuff. He told me he played drums and stuff like that, so it was always in me, you know, music.
Okay. So like your sound, you know, everybody has their own sound. Like, describe your sound.
My sound is just, I be making, you know, making do what it do, go in the studio, just use my ability, you know, I can harmonize, rap, anything, man, you know, just put my mind to it and do it. Don't try to sound like nobody else, just have a sound of my own, you know.
Okay. So like when you go pick your beats, how do you go about picking your beats? Do you have a specific sound you like, or I mean, do you get your beats tailor-made just for you?
Yeah, some people know my sound, you know, it used to be the hype music, this and that, but you know, I switch it up. Like on my mixtapes, you got versatile sound, so I got, you know, get in there, freestyle, but as I'm freestyling, I sing, do ad-libs at the same time and all, and just go from there.
Okay. All right. So as far as like projects, you got any projects coming up?
Yeah.
Matter of fact, let's talk about your past project first.
Yeah.
What past projects do you have out?
First mixtape, LA Voices in My Head, that's on Spin Rilla. I dropped that at the end of last year. Shout out to KJ Knox, you know, Tazzy Young. That's Voices in My Head 1, and I got another one on Spin Rilla, LA Voices in My Head 2. Y'all can go check those out, and I got a third one coming out next month. Be on the lookout for that. It's gonna be on Spin Rilla. I got some more videos coming out too. Got videos on YouTube. Just, you know, go on there, type in LAE RODRIGUEZ, but LAE RODRIGUEZ. And just type in I don't know or LAE RODRIGUEZ, spelled the same. Go in.
Okay. Alright. So as far as like producer wise, do you have a specific producer that you work with, or are you open to work with any producer out there?
Yeah, basically the producers I work with, some dudes I know, one named DLB, he make my beats. Doug Tarantino, his brother, go to him. My boy Monty Montel, he can make beats, go to him. You know, all the producers that hit me up, you know, just gotta be 100% legit, you know, just being serious with it, you know, business minded.
Right. Okay. So, in the Carolina music scene, is there anybody you like to work with?
Carolina music?
Yeah.
Yeah. I got some people that be hitting me up. I can work with some people, a couple people, man. Anybody willing, you know, put in the same work as me, 50-50, you know, just go in together instead of, you know, I ain't with that greedy stuff, but, you know, you got to bring something to the table.
Right.
Record and make a video if you want to do that too. Do shows and stuff like that.
Okay. So in this music game, what do you see yourself in like 3 to 5 years?
I see myself up there just because, you know, I got the support. I got support I don't even be asking for too, you know. I just do it because I like to do it and do it because I can. Just, you know, everything comes from the heart, you know. I see myself living on my own, really, 3 to 5 years in my own spot.
Okay. So coming up, I know everybody has like someone they looked up to. You know, it could be an industry artist. You know, name a couple of artists. You know, or what artists did you look up to when you was coming up?
When I was coming up, I used to listen to I like all type of music, old school music, and all. Juvenile, Lil Wayne. Got older, started listening to Gucci, you know, Gotti, Boosie. You know, people like music I can relate to because, you know, I'm from the hood. Just, you know, struggle music, motivational music. Shoot, I even used to listen to Bob Marley. Yep, that harmonizing stuff. Get in the zone and, you know, listen to music like that.
Okay. So if you were to give an advice to, like, say, another up-and-coming artist about the game, the industry, you know, music in general, like, what would you tell them? Like, as far as, like, to succeed and just to get the motivation, what would you tell an upcoming artist?
You want to succeed, you got to put your mind to it, do it. You just got to pray, keep faith, don't stop. If you stop, you know, the chances of making it can pass you by. You just got to stay consistent, man, and put your mind and heart to it. Do the right thing. Don't be greedy, you know, try to take advantage of nobody. You just gotta do what you gotta do to be successful.
Okay. So how do you feel about the state of hip-hop right here in South Carolina?
We got plenty of talent. Plenty of talent in South Carolina. People just overlook us, or they don't overlook us, they just don't hear us, or they hear us and don't, you know, respect it like they're supposed to, and they should, because there's a whole bunch of talent down here, and ain't nobody just rapping about anything. Got plenty of people out here, got their own sound, not trying to sound like nobody. Still like that.
So how do you feel about the radio stations playing local, you know, hip hop? I know they play local artists on Sundays, but how do you feel about them just not playing it like on a regular basis throughout the week?
They should play it throughout the week. They playing, you know, people from other states. Why though? You know, you in South Carolina, play South Carolina music. Just like, you know, you got Georgia playing all the Georgia people music. Stuff like that, you know, you gotta work together, man. Everybody come together, everybody gonna eat. Simple as that.
Okay. I mean, do you think, what solution would you give to unite everybody, or, you know, bring a better situation to the game of South Carolina? What would you suggest to everybody out there?
The solution is for everybody just to come together. Stop, you know, don't worry about what the next man got going on. If you hear somebody you like their music, work with them. If you think you can work with them, you know, everybody be talking about this and that, thinking everything about flashing stuff, flashing cars, clothes. You just gotta come together and build with the next person. You know, don't overlook nobody. Everybody got their own mind, everybody got their own talent. Just believe in yourself and do it. Just keep it 100 with people.
Right. I mean, so like I know a lot of artists do flash guns, money in their videos. So that's something that's something you wouldn't really do. It's not.
Yeah, that'll draw attention to yourself and the wrong attention. You know what I'm saying? Like, you don't need to do that because I grew up around people doing stuff like that, and their videos got put under investigation, and the whole project had to get deleted. Stuff like that.
Okay.
Simple stuff, don't draw attention to yourself, the wrong attention.
So, I mean, besides hip-hop, what else ventures would you get into or that you like to get into in the future?
I like to help people, man. As long as they willing to listen and do the right thing. Cause I motivate people. I tell you to do the right thing, When people out here motivating, telling little kids to do the wrong thing, got them smoking, drinking, popping pills, this and that stuff like, you hear about when you was younger, but you wasn't doing it because ain't nobody was making you do it or letting you do it. Nowadays, you got kids thinking they grown, doing all type of drugs and stuff, man. I don't condone none of that. Just gotta, tell them to do the right thing, tell them to go to school, stay in school, play sports. You want to play sports. Me, I played basketball, still like to play basketball. And I, when if I ever make it, I'll probably have a little fundraising thing for kids who don't got it like that. And like give them clothes, shoes, stuff to eat, stuff like that.
So. Okay. So for all the viewers out there that want to get in contact with you for features, where can they find you?
Y'all can hit me up on Twitter. That's that_guy_LA. Hit me up on Instagram, LA_strongwave. YouTube, LA Rodriguez. Facebook, LA Rodriguez.
Where you was, nigga talking this and that, but ain't speaking facts, bro. What it do? Who are you? I'm just rocking with my crew, and you know my niggas shoot. I suggest you tie your shoe, better run, get it dump. Shit, hold that down. I be rocking in my crowd, and you know I put it down for the south. They be wondering how I do it, I don't know.